Hi everybody, Stefan here from EDC Austria, and today I want to show you what I carry as EDC for the month of April. First, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already and want to be informed about future videos, please subscribe and you should never miss a video again. And if you like it, please give me a like. If you haven't seen any new videos by me in the last week or so, it's that I'm really in a bad shape health-wise currently, and therefore it's very hard for me to make videos, but I'll try the best I can. This video will be heavily edited with me fighting for breath taken out. Okay, but now that we stumbled around for a minute talking about my health and subscribing, let's start with the EDC. First, my phone is still the S8 from Samsung, and I know the S9 is out now, and I wonder, do any of you have the S9 and is it worth the change? Because the only thing I really noticed is that it has a better camera, but I'm not sure I really need that, although this would be the first year since I started buying smartphones that I didn't change each year. As for the wallet, from last month to this, I finally changed back to the Nimitz wallet, which is basically exactly the same as the Gandek wallet, just made out of 2 slabs of leather so that you can more easily organize your different cards, which is nice. And in the bag you can put your money, and 10s and 50s, dollars, euro, all fit in there very well. And also you have here another small pocket where you maybe can put some 50 inside so nobody will see it, or one of your most used cards. I haven't quite figured out how to do that, so I just open it, but I rarely pay with cash anymore. I mostly pay with credit card or ATM card. I have about 50 euros always with me just in case. Next we have the watch. Now, after a month of carrying this Timex Weekender, I changed back for a little while to the Omega, but sometimes in the end of April or early May I'm looking for another new watch to try. But this one is great, and when you bang it against the door or some other obstacles, you don't need to be worried as there is a scratch or something, because there simply aren't. And this is only mineral glass, so this will. For a lighter I use my Zippo, the armor case Zippo, which is a slightly bit more massive, and my electronic lighter. I did order a butane gas driven jet light, but it hasn't arrived yet. Sadly, I clicked to buy from a third-party seller and not from Amazon, otherwise it would be here long ago. Then we have 2 of my smallest knives, and these I only use one at a time, of course. These are the great small Fura S35VN knives that go from around 25 to 35 euro or dollar. And these are real neat little knives, although they are not as intricate as the micro knives, but who really needs that? This one so far has been my favorite. It's really well done. It looks kind of gentleman-like, and it even does the cutting tasks very well. And I'm pretty sure the blade is actually S35VN, because just the amount of cutting and the blade refuses to dull out, that's a good sign for me. As a light, I currently use the LD15R, which I just reviewed on this channel, so if you wanna check it out, please check out the review. It's a pretty great light, takes up very little space, and it's a red angle light, so you can put it on your belt and have the light go in front of you. Here are some headphones that also are a headset. I just carry these in case I have to go to the hospital, where I can only survive listening to podcasts, because normally when I'm out in the open I don't listen to anything. A lot of changes also with my keychain. This one is an old one. This one is an old one. It's a regular emergency lighter that goes with gasoline, and due to the O-ring being there, it will always be full because no air evaporates. Here are my pills. Then here we have the bruiser that I show you every month because I still haven't found anything better. Here we have my keys and the finder's mark. Here's a new thing. This is a light glow in the dark keychain tool, but this one isn't tritium, it's only night glow, so you have to charge it. And my keys are either in my pocket or in a dark hallway, and I can't realistically imagine me or anyone sitting there and charging their keychain. So this one will most likely go again. Here we have the suspension clip, which you just put on the top of your pants, and then it will nicely hold the entire keychain so that it doesn't all fall to the bottom of it. And here finally I changed my Leatherman PS4 Squirt to a Gerber dime, which so far has done really well. It has a spring, so it always opens again, and it has a few neat tools. Here we have a flat top screwdriver. Here we have a file. Here we have a regular blade. And here we have a nice parcel opener, which I haven't gotten to try yet. And here we have some scissors, which are always great to have. And so far they are very sturdy, and they seem to have a better system with the spring as the Leatherman does. But for a while I need to carry this and then can give a good overview of which is better. But I will do a video comparing the two. Even though those are both on the market for a long time, I thought this might be interesting for some. I also replaced my old 64 gigabyte stick with a SanDisk, only 32 gig stick, but this is completely waterproof, so really no need to be careful with this one because water destroyed my last stick. And I only got USB 2.0 because I really never copy that many data that it's kind of important of what I have on there. Only if I copy some passwords or something, then I take good care of it, but will offload it to a regular PC or NAS right away. Here is my new lamp, which is a Nightcore Tiny, which puts out an amazing 380 lumens, and this is a tiny flashlight, and it's rechargeable via USB. It has a lithium-ion battery pack, and it even shows you the charge if you turn it on, so that's pretty nice. If you press here, it shows you how charged it is, and 3 blinks means over 50%. Here I have a hang I have to my to my real shame to admit that I just started carrying hanks, and this is a so-called Bundeswehr hank, which means it's kind of meant to be from the German army, which it isn't, of course. I just ordered this on Amazon, but the real nice ones should arrive in a few days. I've ordered them in the States and they should arrive shortly. Okay, and here I just couldn't let it out of the list is a spinner. I still carry it at least once a week. If I go to my therapy, it's 1 hour drive there, then I'm there for 1 hour and 1 drive back, and whenever I'm driven somewhere because I can't drive because of my bad eyesight, I use the spinner to relax, although I won't be buying any new ones of those. I have my 4 custom Knifecenter Pepiaka spinners, and that's way more than enough. I also forgot to show my writing instrument, which is currently the bullet pen from Fisher Space Pen, which is a very, very reliable pen, and for 20 to 25 euros really not expensive. And I use it with my regular waterproof paper. I also did order a bolt action pen, but it's from Australia, so that will be some time before that's here too. Furthermore, I have my Ray-Ban glasses. I've worn this kind for 10 years, although this is the second pair because the first one was stolen by my now ex-girlfriend. But I just like these frames and I haven't come upon any that I like more. Currently I still have a jacket, a light one sometimes, so I can fit a larger pepper spray in there for the time being. But if it's summer and I only have my polo shirt and the jeans, then I will go back entirely to the small ones, which should be enough to get away from a dangerous situation. But for sure they are better than nothing. Finally, the knives. Of course, I only wear one of those at a time. The first one is the Kershaw Atmos, which is a Sienkiewicz design. It's a nice 3-inch blade with KVD ball bearings, so it's really impossible to make that not flip. It even has some nice carbon fiber here, and it doesn't look like the regular laminate. So this will be reviewed soon. Here is the Zero Tolerance 0392. I just did a review on that quite recently and I was very pleased with it, so I still carry it around. Although I try to concentrate more on the knives, I still have to review. This is a 20 CV blade steel and it's designed by Rick Hinderer and Zero Tolerance. And finally we have the Bestech Beluga, which is also a pretty small nice knife, but it has a nice forward choil for detailed work and it has 12C27 steel. I'm not terribly familiar with that steel, but I hear it's a, well, medium budget steel, but so far it's done pretty well. I hope you liked my EDC video. This has gone on a bit longer than usual, but it was some time since I made one and I wanted to get all the information out of there. If you have anything to say, maybe some comments on the S9 Galaxy, I would appreciate that. Or if I could lose anything of these things, or if I'm missing something. Anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and like I said before, please subscribe if you haven't already, and your videos will always show up in your subscription timeline. Thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye bye.